Okay, so you are still masturbating. Listen to this. So the first video I did about masturbating has gotten to about 3.5 million views. Now this is part 2 of masturbating. So listen to me very carefully. Now, what you do not know is that these entities, these demons, these principalities who understand these things, they have made everything cheap. Haven't you realized that to get pornography to watch is very cheap? Yeah? The least bundle you have, you can watch pornography and then ejaculate and you are happy, and you are masturbating and you are happy. Hear what I have to say. Now, I am going to be a little, I'll try to filter what I have to say. But if you are very smart, you understand what I'm saying. Now, your penis, it was created to enter into a portal of a woman. So that place where your penis enter is a portal in the realm of the spirit. Now this portal is able to squash unwanted spirits and to release spirits that it wants. What do I mean by that? When you ejaculate into a woman, what you do not know is that that portal that you are putting your penis in, it is a world on its own. Hear me. When you ejaculate into it, what you do not know is that it is spirits that you are releasing. Now, when you release these spirits, now these spirits are billions, millions of spirits. And this is what scientists are saying, that when your sperm comes out, there are millions of them and only one will enter into the egg. Listen to what I'm telling you. Everything you see physically is actually coming from the spiritual realm. Now, so when you ejaculate into a woman, or when you come into a woman's portal, what happens is that the spirits, out of the many spirits you release, because I have said in the part 1, if you have not watched the part 1, go and look for it on my page. Go to my page, click on this one. If you are not following, follow now. Go to the page and watch the part 1 before you come and watch this. Now, when sperms enter, when you ejaculate into a woman, spiritually, I have already said in the previous video that sex is a spiritual act. It's not necessarily you enjoying yourself. Your feelings, your body, your soul is only responding to what is happening in your spiritual realm. That is why you feel some way when you're having sex. Sex is a spirit thing. It's a spiritual act to produce more spirits. All right. Now, so when you come into a woman, what happens is that the egg of the woman, which is also another portal that receives a spirit to form a body, that egg of a woman receives only one spirit. The remaining spirits that you have released, because when you release, what happens in the realm of the spirit is that you are releasing a lot of spirits into the world. Now, when you put it into that portal, the egg, which is another portal, in that portal receives one spirit, and the remaining, some way, somehow, I don't know how God did that, but the remaining spirits is able to be squashed by that same portal. Now the problem here is that the devil is doing everything possible for you to ejaculate and pour it on the ground. Have you realized that the Bible said that at a time there was this young man that the brother died, but then before the brother died, he was married to a woman. And then as at that time, if your brother is married to a woman and he dies, you are supposed to take over the woman. Now, whenever the guy is having sex with the brother's wife, with the late brother, he will pour the sperms on the ground, and God killed him. You think God killed him because he was pouring the sperms, or he doesn't want to give birth? What you do not know is that the very moment you release your sperm outside the portal where it is supposed to go to, what happens is that you release a lot of spirits into the world. That is what you do not know. Now, because the spirits do not go through the portal, when it is released into the world, they become demons. Yes, they become demons. When you ejaculate on the floor, when you do and then you are tired. Have you realized that when you finish, you are very tired, you want to sleep? What you do not know is that they are spirits you have released, because God made you so. You are the only one that has the ability to create other spirits. He said it when he created them. He said that multiply, replenish the earth. God is a spirit. He was talking to Adam as a spirit, and he was telling Adam to multiply. He didn't say, I will multiply you. He said, you multiply. So it means Adam has the ability, man has the ability to bring forth other spirits. So when you ejaculate on the floor, that is what the devil is looking for. When you ejaculate on the floor, when you and it falls on the ground, what happens is that in the realm of the spirit, you have released a lot of spirits into the atmosphere. And then because the spirits are supposed to go through the portal and you have released it outside the portal, they become demons. Haven't you heard this saying that they say that spirits, demons are more than human beings on earth? It is true. And they are becoming more and more and more because your children are masturbating. Everybody is masturbating. You yourself, you are masturbating. Your husband is masturbating. Everybody is masturbating. So you are releasing demons. Hear me. Whether you like it or not, you need to seek for truth. It is only when you come to truth, then you will be made free. I'm talking to you right now. You are in bondage. Jesus said you are in bondage. He says you will know the truth, and the truth you have known will make you free. So in other words, he's telling you are in bondage. If you are hearing me and you are masturbating, this is your first and last time. I'm giving you a warning. Because what you do not know right now, you know, because I have told you. The Bible says at the time of ignorance, the Lord winks. So he looks at it like this and as if he hasn't seen it. But now you are aware that you are creating demons more to suppress the children of God. So your own demon is fighting against your money. Your own demon is fighting against your relationship, and you don't understand. You go to the washroom, you put your hand there, and then you think you are happy about that. What you do not know is that you are creating more demons. And one day, you are going to answer to that. My name is the LCR. Guess what? 31st December, you don't want to miss our crossover service. Guess where we're having it? At the Silverbird Cinema. Accra Mall. You don't want to miss it. 7:30 p.m. Gates opens. If you don't come early, remember our first video has gotten to over 3.5 million. So imagine whether the people will go there, because inside of that video is the advert also. So hear me and hear me very well. This is what you're going to bring, a prophetic token. Who crosses you over is very important. The reason why your life became some way in this year is because the wrong person crossed you over, or probably you didn't even cross over, because there is what we call the spirit of every year, and also what we call the morning of the year, the evening of the year. The Bible said God came to Job and asked him, have you commanded your morning? So there is something to command. The question is, who is commanding it for you? Now hear me. These are the prophetic token. You are going to come with your childhood picture, one of it, 2 white handkerchiefs, and a bottle of oil. I wanted to give 3 bottles of oil, but then I do not want people to say, LCR is putting something in it. I can't wait to see you. My name is the LCR. That night I'm going to prophesy. I'm going to teach you. I'm going to talk about ye are gods. I will prophesy. I will tell you what is ahead of you, because it is important that you need a prophet in your life. My name is the LCR. Until then, peace.